like the video within the next 5 seconds, or both next-gen consoles will be delayed until 2021. I would not risk it.
I got digital dash camera with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Yo, what's up with YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in the video with yet another video. Today, I got you guys with another build. I've been going a little crazy with the builds this week. I gave y'all, this is like probably the most builds I gave y'all in 1 week in a while. I gave you guys 3, and this is gonna be the last one for the week. But yeah, yesterday I dropped a banger. If you haven't seen that already, go watch that. That gave y'all guys the best badges at the end of NBA 2K20. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be dropping the best animations, you know what I'm saying, at the end of NBA 2K20. Those are gonna be the last time I update both of those videos for the rest of the year. Also, at the beginning of this week, I even gave y'all the best badge setup. So yeah, man, for that alone, if you want ready for 2K21 bangers, go ahead, drop a like, you know what I'm saying? You know we ain't gonna be dropping nothing but big bangers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, in today's video, I'm gonna give you guys the best two-way pass first point build. I'm gonna give you guys the most popular way, the most common way to make it. I'm also gonna be giving you guys a PlayLock way, which is probably gonna be more overpowered, way crazier and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys 2 different ways to make it. I haven't really been doing that much this week, but yeah, today we got you guys with a special one. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. All right, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure that I go over this, bro. We've been going so crazy with the subs, the views, the likes, everything. But somehow still 95% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. Hit that sub button for me. Y'all know I be going crazy. Hit that sub button for me. Alright, so first things first, what you want to do for the two-way pass first point, you want to go at point guard position. That's the position you want to go with. Alright, next is going to be the skill breakdown for this build. So this is where you're going to be getting your Hall of Fame badges and your max attribute caps. The pie chart that we ended up going for our skill breakdown is the shooting and defensive pie chart that's going to be getting us shooting and defensive Hall of Fame badges. And then next is going to be the physical pie chart. Now, a lot of people like going with the speed, vertical, but for a build like this, where I'm really not even like going to be going undersized, I'm really mainly focused on playing defense and being able to shoot. And I'm going to actually be able to actually get a little bit of dribble off. I'm going with the speed pie chart. That's just what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can go whatever you want to do based on your preference, but what I would do is go with the speed pie chart to be fast as possible in every single situation. Because if you're playing defense, you don't want to be slower than the person you're guarding. I'm just letting you know that. All right, so next we're going to go over the attributes. So for the close shot, that's at an 83. Driving dunk, driving layup are both max. Standing dunk, post hook is not going to be touched. Shooting, we got the mid-range max, 3-point max, free throws max, post fade is at a 77. Playmaking, pass accuracy up to an 82. Ball handle is max. Post move is only up to a 31 to be able to get those 11 badge upgrades for the playmaking. Defensive rebound, perimeter defense max, lateral quickness max, steal max, and then we got defensive rebound up to a 77 to be able to get those 19 badge upgrades for the defense. So for the finishing, we got 6 badge upgrades. That's more than enough. Like, you don't need to go nowhere under, nowhere above that, to be honest, in my opinion, for a SharpLock build. 18 badge upgrades for the shooting, 11 badge upgrades for the playmaking, and 19 badge upgrades for the defensive. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best way to make a SharpLock version of the two-way pass first point. All we got left to go over for this build is going to be the height, weight, wingspan, body type, takeover, and then the best badge setup for this build. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and get straight into that. All right, so for the body type for this build, that really doesn't matter. You can go with slim, you can make them bigger. It doesn't really matter because it depends on how you really gonna be playing. If you're playing lock, you want to be able to get more bump animations, I would go burly or built. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't care about anything like that, you know what I'm saying, don't care about your body type, you don't think that make a difference, just go whatever you want to go, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, for the height, I would go 6'6", you know what I'm saying? 6'6", be able to be as tall as possible on this lockdown build. It's gonna be making your defense that much better. All right, next is going to be the weight. Now for the weight, I would go to 180 pounds. That's gonna be getting your acceleration, your vertical, and your lateral quickness as high as possible. Now I would be not making that big of a deal on the weight going down, but we didn't put up our interior defense, so that's gonna be inconsistent either single way. And we didn't really focus on strength either, so that's the only two things going down. So everything else is gonna be positives for our build. So yeah. All right, next is gonna be the wingspan. So this is where it gets interesting. So you can go max wingspan if you don't care about what your ball handle is, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I went to max wingspan as high as possible until I wouldn't lose that 70 ball handle. Because if you don't know, that's how you get the pro dribbles. Now, with that being said, you can still go and hit 96, 97, 98, 99, and 99.9 to get +1 to +5 on all the stats you see on the screen. But with that being said, I want to be able to have a ball handle of a 70 off the rip. So yeah, that's what I ended up going with, was the 84.6 wingspan, so I can be able to have all that be balanced as possible. That's gonna be making you, if you don't know, having a longer wingspan, it might not show it, but your defense is gonna be that much better. It's gonna be easier to get blocks, rebounds, steals in any situation, whether you're in pass lane or even just poking ball loose. It's just gonna be making you be able to stay in front of your man that much easier because your arms are wider too. So yeah, man, wingspan makes that big of a difference, you know what I'm saying? Now, is it gonna make it harder to shoot? And in my opinion, from my experience, it's actually been easier for me to shoot on builds with longer wingspan. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it is. Now, when it comes to dribbling, the only thing I would say with wingspan, it actually is harder because you have a lower ball control than you would if you went minimum. But yeah, it's still, you know what I'm saying, the perks of having longer wingspan outweigh the negatives, in my opinion. So yeah, I would go with 84.6 wingspan, but like I said, you hit 96, 97, 98, 99, 99.9, that's gonna be going up +1 to +5. For the physicals alone, if you have gym rat, that's gonna be going up another 4. If you're not SS3, I have a whole tutorial on how to get that. If you haven't already, you need to watch that. But yeah, man, that's the best wingspan for this build. And then for the takeovers, now this is where it gets interesting. You know what I'm saying? This is where it gets interesting. Now, depending on what your wingspan was, you can go with like a 71 wingspan, a 71 ball handle, go all the way up till you get a 71 ball handle. You know what I'm saying? So that you can go playmaker or slash your takeover, so that when you're at 99.9, you can actually be able to momentum and stuff like that with take. But with that being said, I'm making a lockdown build, so I'm easily gonna go with the lockdown takeover. That's the best takeover for this build, in my opinion, because that's gonna be helping you play defense in any situation, no matter what you're guarding. So yeah, I went with the lockdown takeover for this build, and the build comes out as a two-way pass first point. That name can be very, 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 like, can throw you off, because you might think that's like a PlayLock or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That might even be a pure playmaker, but no, it's a SharpLock build. So it can actually shoot and play defense. So yeah, and it's similar to Steve Francis, DeJounte Murray, and Stephen Curry. Those are not very similar builds at all. But yeah, man, all we got left to go over is the best bad setups for this particular build. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into that. Alright, so first things first, for the bad setups for this portion of the video for this build, because we got a whole nother build to go over, is going to be the one with 6 badge upgrades. So we got gold fancy footwork to be able to like stun your defender in any situation when you're doing fancy footwork or hop steps and stuff like that, should I say. And then we got Slithery Finisher, which is really the most important badge we have here, so get the best animation possible for every single situation. So yeah, man, in my opinion, this is by far the best bad setup to have on this build, because this is really going to be like a build that's either spotting up or a secondary ball handle. Alright, next, this is going to be the bad setup for if you're trying to spot up, because if I was using it, I wouldn't be using it as like the main ball handler. So I don't need past silver quick draw, because if I'm shooting on it, I'm gonna be spotting up, so I'm really not gonna be shooting unless I'm open. So yeah, I don't need but silver quick draw. So yeah, silver quick draw in my opinion is the best quick draw in the game. You can say Hall of Fame is better, but I only use Hall of Fame because it's faster, so I can get my shots off easier and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the only time I really use Hall of Fame. So range extender Hall of Fame is gonna really be helping you shoot from deep threes, on the line threes, too. So in general, it's just gonna be helping you shoot way better and from all over the court. And then high zone hunter, that's when you get high zones, it's just gonna be making your make percentage that much higher, and as your make percentage gets higher, your green window gets bigger. Green machine Hall of Fame is also gonna be another badge we have. That's as you consecutively getting greens. Green machine is gonna be helping your make percentage get higher and higher and higher, and as that getting higher and higher and higher, your green window is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you don't know, green machine makes the biggest difference on your green window for any shooting badge. But yeah, next is going to be corner specialist. Like I said, this is for people that's going to be spotting up. So most time, if you're a spot up, you're going to be at the hash or in the corner. If you don't know, hash and down is actually considered part of corner specialist. But not only that, even if you aren't going to be shooting from the corner, you can use corner specialists as your difficult shots. Because if I'm fading towards the corner. So if you don't realize, the mid-range corner is also considered corner specialist, so that helps you out. But if you're using corner specialist and you're not greening, I don't know what to tell you, especially if you're in the corner. That badge makes the green window so easy to green with, especially with all these other badges on. So yeah, man, in my opinion, this is the best shooting badge setup for this build. All right, next is going to be the playmaking badges for this build. Now, this is a thing that can really be different. You can change this up a lot. So instead of floor general gold, you can put like unpluggable on silver and then go with silver needle thread. But I went gold floor general to be able to help my teammates out as much as possible, because there's a lot now. I'm not really focused on really doing much on the ball. So if I can help my teammates that are actually supposed to be doing a lot, I'm gonna do that. So floor general, that's gonna be giving them +3 to all their offensive stats. Handles for this is gonna be reducing the stamina issue. You really don't even need that if you're strictly gonna be spotting up and only driving on like plays where you can take advantage of it. So you don't really need that. So you can put that on a different badge. Maybe you can put that on a badge like unpluckable. I don't know. It depends on what you want to do. And then you got quick first step to build up like speed boost as fast as possible with any build. It doesn't really matter what your ball handle. You're gonna be able to speed boost even faster with any build, and it's gonna make a biggest difference on builds that have lower speed with balls. So yeah, you need to understand that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's gonna really be when you play through screens, ISO, get open for threes, middies, or even dunks. It doesn't really matter. Speed boosting makes a big difference in this game. It just makes a huge difference. And then we got bailout on bronze to be able to bail yourself out of any particular situation, whether you're going up with a bad animation or even getting double teamed. If you didn't know, bronze bailout is the best bronze badge in the game, hands down, hands down. And then we got needle threader on bronze to be able to throw any pass, and it's gonna be the best type of pass possible. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make it a faster pass, harder pass to even get stolen. But yeah, man, this is the best playmaking badge setup for this build. And all right, last but not least, for this particular side of the video is going to be the defensive rebounding badge setup for this build, and we're gonna have 3 Hall of Fame, 1 gold, and 2 silver. So we got Hall of Fame, clamps, intimidator, and pogo stick. Pogo stick, if you don't know, that's gonna reduce the height advantage as much as possible. It's gonna be helping you be able to jump to really be helping your defense in the paint. And you don't have a high interior defense, so since to cope with the low interior defense, you have pogo stick to be able to contest, get better contests in the paint as much as possible. Intimidator is gonna get you the best contest possible, but like I said, interior defense is gonna make it inconsistent in the paint, so that's why you have pogo stick to pretty much coincide with that. And then we got intimidator really to help you with the perimeter defense, so that your perimeter defense contest can be as high as possible. So yeah, on the perimeter you're gonna be really straight. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be really straight. So yeah, keep that in mind. And then we got clamps to be able to play the best on-ball defense on full court, half court, going through screens, around screens, over or under. It doesn't really matter. Guard and ISO is gonna be helping you play the best on-ball defense, getting into people's body as much as possible. Interceptor on goal to be able to play in them passing lanes as much as possible. The best passing lane steals you can possibly have. Then we got silver, chase down artist, silver. Remember, the rim protector is gonna be enhancing chase down and pogo stick. Any really type of block animation is gonna unlock block animations that you can just not get unless you have rim protector. It's gonna really be enhancing even intimidator. So yeah, rim protector is actually one of the more important badges on this game. And then we got chase down just to be able to unlock the animations and have it to a whole nother tier at silver when it comes to chase down blocks. So it's gonna be even faster than it would be at bronze. But if you don't know, once you put it to bronze, you unlock chase down block animation. Then when you go up in tiers, it just gets faster and you get higher and stuff like that. So yeah, man, this is the best defensive badge setup for this build. We got a whole nother build to go over. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and hop straight into that. Alright, so next we're gonna go over the best way to make a two-way pass first point build with the PlayLock type of way. So yeah, first things first, the position you want to make it at is the point guard position. Next is going to be the pie chart. Like I already said, this is going to be the PlayLock version. So obviously you're going to go with the Playmaking and defensive pie chart. That's going to get you Playmaking and defensive Hall of Fame badges. Next is going to be the pie chart for your physical stats. So for any PlayLock build, I would tell anybody you want to go with the speed vertical pie chart. That's going to be able to allow you to get 99 speed, 99 acceleration, and 99 vertical. So yeah, you really want to go with those. You want to go with that pie chart every single time on a PlayLock build, especially at point guard. If you're not point guard, I wouldn't go with it. But if you're at point guard, 100% you want to go with that. All right, next is going to be the accuracy. Now, this is a different way to make it. Usually when you make it at the point guard, you're going to be getting 20, 20, 10 with like 11, more than likely. But this is going to get you more playmaking and defensive while only taking a hit on finishing. Now, in total, you're going to take a hit 2 total. But with that being said, this is still going to be a really, really good build because you still can get contact dunks and you have 7 finishing badges to work with, which is probably not going to be enough, you know what I'm saying, in the long run, but it's actually you're going to see, you're going to do the job. If you play with this build, you're going to be able to get the job done. So yeah, let's go over how to make it. So driving, dunk, driving, layup, both max. Close shot is at a 67, standing dunk is at a 33, just to be able to get the 7 finishing badge upgrades. You don't touch post hook. Shooting, you got mid-range shot max, 3-point shot max, free throw max, post fade is at a 70, strictly to be able to get that 10th badge upgrade. Playmaking got pass accuracy max, ball handle max, and then you got post moves up to a 47, strictly to get that 21st badge upgrade. Then for the defensive rebounding badges, we got perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, both max or all max, and then we got block and offensive rebound not being touched. Then we got defensive rebound at an 80. Then we got interior defense at a 43, strictly to get that 21st badge upgrade. And in my opinion, that might be a better way to make this build so you can have better defense, better playmaking, because the finishing, you're going to be able to finish either way. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can get that 10 shooting, because the 10 shooting is actually very important on this build, because I'm telling you, right, if you see me play with my facilitating finisher, this is very important on this build. So yeah, man, this is the way I would make it for the attributes. All we got left to go over for this build is going to be the height, weight, wingspan, takeover, and then the best badge settings for this build. Let's go ahead and get straight into that. All right, next is going to be the body type. Now for the body type, I would go I would go built or defined. Now a lot of people like going burly so that on defense they can play that much better defense. That's just like a thing that's in the community that is known. I don't know if that's ever really been proven, but that's what people do to be able to get in people's body as much as possible, be able to play better defense. I don't know if that's 100% true, but yeah, if you believe that, go ahead and do that. The body type, in my opinion, doesn't really matter. I just go with whatever I think looks the best, I guess. No homo. But yeah, for the height, I go 6'6" for this joint. I feel like the taller you can go on these PlayLock builds, the better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I went 6'6". And then next is the weight. I went minimum weight because literally we didn't go up barely anything on interior defense or strength. So I might as well get as high as possible of a lateral quickness, acceleration, and vertical. So yeah, that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. So I can be able to get as close to 99 as possible. Now, since I went 6'6", I'm not going to be able to get 99 everything on that. But with that being said, I'm going to be really, really close. We're going to go over that more on the wingspan. But yeah, man, this is the way I would go with for this build. All right, next is going to be the wingspan. Now, for the wingspan, you can go max wingspan. But I didn't because I wanted to be at that 65 3-pointer so I can be able to get that 70 3-pointer when I'm at 99.9 so I can get that bigger green window threshold. Because if you don't know, once you hit 70 3-pointer, you get a way bigger green window than you can anything below 70. So yeah, off the rip, I'm going to have a 73 pointer. So it's going to be that much easier to be able to green. So yeah, yeah, that's what I ended up going with the wingspan strictly for that. Now, with that being said, after you do this, you can really be looking at your build and seeing at 96, 97, 98, 99, and 99.9, all this stuff is going to be going up +1 to +5. So yeah, you need to keep that in mind. And then for the physicals, that can go up another +4 with gym rat badge. So if you're SS3, you already have gym rat badge on all your builds. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not SS3, I have a video, whole tutorial on how to get that. That's under 10 minutes or less and stuff like that. So yeah, you just really need to watch that so you can get that joint as fast as possible. But yeah, man, this is the best wingspan for this build. All right, next is going to be the takeover. Now for the takeover, this is where it really gets interesting. You can go with any of these takeovers. You know what I'm saying? Any of these joints. Now, if you want to be able to momentum with this build, you have to go Playmaker takeover or Slasher takeover. More towards the Slasher takeover, especially if you're mainly an ISO player. Now, if you feel like your teammate doesn't hit shots enough, go Playmaker takeover. So you can be able to help your teammate as much as possible with takeover. You also can be able to make people fall. That's the only way you can make people fall. But yeah, you're going to get +10 with speed with ball handle, all that. I did a whole video going over that. If you haven't already, need to watch my video where I'm ranking the takeovers and how takeover affects every single build. If you haven't watched that already, you need to watch that. But yeah, I probably would go with lockdown takeover. But if I'm not going lockdown takeover and I'm really more focused on offense because I know I have good defense because I have 21 badge grades on defense, I would go with the Slasher takeover, especially since I don't have that many finishing badges on this build as usual. So yeah, finishing or not finishing, but the Slasher takeover might be the best takeover for this build. And the build comes out as a two-way pass first point, similar to DeJounte Murray, Russell Westbrook, and Steve Francis. That's actually kind of good. I'm not gonna lie, they actually did good that time. I'll give them that. But yeah, all we got left to go over is the best badge settings for this build for the finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and hop straight into that. All right, so first things first, for the finishing badge setup is going to be, we got 7 of these joints to work with. So I went gold fancy footwork, silver slithery, and silver contact finisher. Now, I have to go contact finisher because if you don't know, once you get those animations, that's 20%. Then as you get bronze, that's 15%, so that's 35%. Then you go silver, that's another 15%. That's gonna be 50% chance of getting a contact dunk. Now, that's why we went slasher takeover when we was going over the takeovers, because that's gonna really help you a lot. That's gonna help you a lot when getting contact dunks even more frequently. So yeah, we went with contact finisher as silver. Then we got fancy footwork to be able to help you be able to get around people as much as possible. So if you feel like you don't do hop steps a lot at all, or you don't get stuns a lot, don't even use fancy footwork. You can just put slithery gold, contact finisher gold, and put that last badge to relentless finisher if you want to. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you. It's completely up to you. Relentless finisher is actually one of the most underrated badges in the game, the entire game, because it really helps you finish dunks, layups in any situation, especially when you're fatigued. The fatigue is a big issue in this game. So relentless finisher, if you're trying to realize why you be missing a lot with low fatigue and you don't use relentless finisher, that's because you're not using relentless finisher. It even helps you make more lives and stuff like that. So yeah, then we got slithery finisher to be able to get the best animation possible in any situation for layups and dunks. So yeah, man, that's the best finishing badge setup for this build. All right, next I got you guys with the best shooting badge setup for this build. This is actually the best shooting badge setup for any build with 10 badge upgrades. Any build. So yeah, this is what I use on my physical thing finisher actually. Silver quick draw, silver green machine, gold hot zone, gold range extender. So silver quick draw, in my opinion, is the best quick draw in the game. For no matter what wingspan, no matter what height, no matter how you plan, it's the best. Now, for certain builds, you do need to go Hall of Fame to be able to have it the fastest as possible. But if you're only getting gold badges, I would never go past silver. It's no point, in my opinion. There's no point in wasting that one badge. You know what I'm saying? Especially since 2K like nerfed like how slow and how fast certain things are. Now, like, they never made Hall of Fame slower, but they just made the other ones faster to make it closer and stuff like that. Up next, we got range extender gold. That's gonna be shoot deep threes, on the line threes, and deep twos. That's really one of the reasons why a lot of these non-shooting builds can do it. Because when you have a build that doesn't have shooting stats high, that range extender badge helps your shooting so much, especially as you put in. If you put it to gold, it helps it so much. You know what I'm saying? So if 2K can like implement a way to where like if you only have a certain amount of stat, you can't get a badge higher than like a certain thing. So like yeah, they need to make like tiers for like stuff like that instead of like this way. I like this way, but they really need to like make it like tiers based off your attributes, so the attributes actually matter. You know what I'm saying? Because the badges is what matter the most in this game, if you didn't know. But Hot Zone Hunter, when you're in hot spots and stuff like that, your green window is going to be that much bigger because your make percentage in those hot spots are that much higher. So if you don't know, make percentages going high and high is going to make your green window bigger and bigger. Then we got green machine, because you don't need to go past silver on green machine, and that's going to be helping you in every single situation. Whenever you're getting consistently getting greens, your make percentage is going higher and higher and higher. The more consecutive greens you get, it's just going to keep going higher and higher, and as your make percentage is going higher and higher, your green window is getting bigger and bigger. So yeah, if you didn't know, green window gets the biggest difference off of green machine. So yeah, man, this is the best shooting badge setup for this build. All right, next for the playmaking badge setup, we have 21 potential upgrades to work with. So we got Hall of Fame, floor general, Hall of Fame, quick first step, Hall of Fame, ankle breaker. Now, with that being said, if you don't know ankle breaker, the only way you can really take ankles with that consistently is if you do half spins and stuff like that. So if you're not doing half spins, don't even put on ankle breaker on. The best badge to get ankles with, in my opinion, in this game is not even tight handles or ankle breaker. The best one is face creator, but the best one, in my opinion, is tight handles, because that's how you get open with size ups and stuff like that. Harder to get ripped off of size ups and stuff like that. But you can also take ankles with regular dribble moves with that badge. So yeah, then we got quick first step. That's gonna be helping you speed boost higher and faster. Then if you have bronze, it's gonna be slower. If you have silver, it's gonna be slower. If you have gold, it's gonna be slower. Hall of Fame is the highest tier of speed boost you can have with this badge. It's gonna be making your speed boosting that much faster, your dribbling that much faster. Then we got floor general to get you +4 to all your teammates' offensive attributes So yeah, that's gonna make a big difference from reaching, whether it's going for contact dunks, a 3-pointer threshold. It's gonna be making a big difference on offense. Just know that. Then we got handles for days, gold, unpluckable, silver. Those are 2 badges that are kind of broken, but you don't need to go past those. Unpluckable is very inconsistent. Handles for days is inconsistent, but you need both of those badges for those particular reasons of the stamina issue and being ripped. I'm not saying you're never gonna get ripped, but yeah, you need that joint at least on silver. And then yeah, we got bailout on bronze because that's the best bronze badge in the game. So yeah, man, that's the best playmaking badge setup for this build. And all right, last but not least for this video is going to be the defensive badge setup for this build, and we're gonna be going over everything. So yeah, we got 3 Hall of Fame, 3 gold. Clamps is gonna be the best on ball badge in the game, whether you're playing full court, half court, guarding ball. Like literally, as long as you're playing on ball defense on somebody, it's gonna be really helping you, especially when you're going around screens, over under screens, playing, guarding ISO. It's gonna be helping you get into people's body as much as possible, no matter what type of play style you're playing. Like, it's just gonna be helping you play better on ball defense. That's simple. Intimidator is gonna be helping you have the best interior defense, perimeter defense, best shot contest possible. Now, depending on if those stats are low, it's gonna be making that inconsistent. So you have a low interior defense on this build, so that's gonna be inconsistent. So to coexist with that, we have Pogo Stick. Pogo Stick is gonna be helping you get the best contest possible because you can jump and jump and jump and jump, and that's gonna be really making it hard for them to put it up. So they most likely gonna have to just pass it out, or they're just gonna have to keep getting bad animations. So yeah, you want to put on Pogo Stick Hall of Fame so you can coexist with Intimidator, because on this build you actually have a low interior defense. And then for the other 3 badges we have on gold, we got Chase Down Artist, Interceptor, and Ripper. The Interceptor is going to have you in them lanes as much as possible. You want that to at least be on gold. At least. If you don't have it on gold, you tripping. But with this build, you have long wingspan, so you don't need it to go. You don't really necessarily need Hall of Fame, but Hall of Fame is better. But yeah, you don't necessarily need it past gold. But yeah, Chase Down Artist, once you get Chase Down on bronze, you unlock an entire tier of Chase Down block animations. Once you go to silver, that's even faster, jumping higher animation, then gold is even better. So yeah, Chase Down Artist, you're going to be getting way more Chase Down blocks than usual, and it's going to be making your Chase Down blocks that much better. So then last but not least, the badge that we have for the end is that Rim Protector badge. It's going to be helping you unlock an entire tier of blocks. So it's going to be making your Chase Down blocks that much better, Pogo Stick that much better, and it's also going to be helping your Intimidator. But not only that, it unlocks an entire category of blocks, like snatch blocks, or even like, you know how you can put people into contact dunks? You can take people out of contact dunks and put them into block animations. So yeah, man, Representative might be one of the best badges in the game, not just the best defensive badge in the game. So yeah, man, pretty much that's all there is to it for this defensive badge setup. This is the best defensive badge setup for this build. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of the video. I went over everything in this video, from literally the best way to make it commonly, and I went over for that build the best way for the position, pie charts, attributes, height, weight, wingspan, all the way down to the best takeover for that build, and literally the best badge setup for the finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive. And for the second one, for the best PlayLock, you know what I'm saying, I went over everything again, from the best badge setup for the finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive, the best takeover for that build. I went over literally the best attributes for that build. I went over everything all over again for 2 different builds. So yeah, man, for that alone, please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you we got movies coming out every single day. We got the best animations. The last time we're gonna be updating that for the whole year, coming out tomorrow. So if you're ready for that, just go ahead, leave a like on the video right now. But yeah, man, if you watched this far into the video, go ahead, comment down below loyalty if you made it this far. But yeah, man, share this video to anybody you think this will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out to it, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah! Head in the clouds, walk through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die, man. They say he going too fast.